Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. So we're back at the convent this morning and we have a big job ahead of us. The ceiling above my head needs to be removed. It's a false ceiling and we want to expose the original ceiling. So we're going to start with the plasterboard, then the wooden joists which are supporting the plasterboard, so we can expose the huge steel beam which is above my head, and also we can shore up the beam behind me which has seen better days. So let's crack on. Good morning, Simon.
Morning, mate.
How's it going?
Yes, fine. All ramming to go this morning, aren't
Yeah, we got a big job today. So the ceiling is coming out.
Yeah.
You excited?
I don't know about excited, but I'm looking forward to getting it all down.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too bad. I mean, once we remove all the plasterboard from the actual joists, then we'll figure out how they fixed it.
Yep.
You know, to these back studs and also into the steel.
Yep.
Or the RSJ. It shouldn't be too bad.
No, we should just...
That might be famous last words.
Yeah, it always is.
So, yeah.
It's a bit like opening a can of worms.
Well, yeah, exactly. So obviously, I mean, the first job is to get all this plasterboard down.
Yeah, then the joists,
yeah,
and then we
joists.
can expose what's up there.
Yeah, exactly.
So should we crack on, mate?
I reckon, mate.
Let's do it.
Let's crack on.
Right, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. We've managed to take all the ceiling plasterboard down. So the next job will be to take the noggins out, or a noggin out, and then cut through the ceiling rafters. Not close to it, but just this side of the beam so that we can get the saw in there. Billy's bought a lovely new saw just specifically for this job, which Yanis is holding.
Well, it wasn't specifically for this job.
But I mean, you've bought it, haven't you? Because we know we're going to be using it. We did have another one before, but this is, you know, twice the beast of the other one. Which would be perfect.
Go on, just push the trigger quickly. It sounds like a motor. Yeah, that's a monster, isn't it?
Absolutely lovely bit of kit. So I'm going to get Yanis to go up with me on the hoist. He'll hold the beam. They're not going to be heavy. Bearing in mind, it's not the whole weight because it's still wedged in, if you like, on the other side where the steel is. And then he'll support the weight of it, and then we'll be able to lift them out individually. Can you hold that for me? Thank you.
Don't scratch it, don't scratch it.
No, new baby.
New baby, exactly.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah. Yeah, hit you. Yeah.
Simon, you and Yanis have done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
We've got the sort of original ceiling exposed now, which means at some point in the next few weeks we can then do the stud work, which we're going to use some joist beams, aren't we?
Yeah, some heavy duty.
Some really heavy duty beams, yeah. And essentially that's going to be our new stud work, but it's also going to do two things. It's going to support the beam and it's going to be stud work.
Yeah, more importantly, I think, you know, just to ensure that that beam never goes anywhere in the
exactly,
future.
yeah.
If it's going to be covered up, no one will be able to see what's behind there.
Yeah.
But we'll know, or you'll know.
We will know, and everyone else will know.
Yeah, and everybody else will know, yeah.
Yeah. But it will support that beam, and yeah, it will do a great job.
Yes.
And also, next week, we've got to be back in the kitchen because we need to start plastering the two end walls. So the wall next to the fireplace, and then the wall to the main door into the kitchen.
Okay.
And then on the Monday, on the 11th, the windows are going to start being fitted. And then we need to try and work around them because we've got to do the reveals as they fit the windows.
Yeah, well, as they finish one, we can step in as they move on, can't we?
Exactly. We'll try and not get in their way a little bit, but it means that we can get the kitchen completely plastered.
Yeah.
Which means we're on to then flooring.
Yeah, tile the floor.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get most of that done before the end of the month. Yeah. And you're going to be off to England, aren't you, at the end of the month? But you will be back, won't you, mate?
That's right, yeah.
So Friday means one thing only.
Yes.
Let's go across the road.
It's our favourite time of the day, of the week. Really,
of the week, yeah. Week. And we'll have a beer before we go home.
Lovely,
so, come on, let's go.
Okay.